and welcome back to the Looking Stylish YouTube channel. It's so nice to be able to say that again. I haven't been around for a few weeks because of Black Friday and one thing and another being really busy, but now I'm back and I'm going to be talking about all things festive for the next few weeks. So today I thought I would talk you through some of the things that I've got in my wardrobe that I will be wearing for the festive season, and some things which I think are really useful to have there. You may have seen a blog post a couple of weeks ago where I talked about some Christmas party essentials to have in your wardrobe that you can wear again in other ways. If you didn't see that, I will link it in the comments box down below. And everything that I'm showing you today, if it is still available, I will link it for you. If it's not, I'll try and find a good alternative for it. So let's get started. So the first thing that I think it's worth mentioning is that you don't necessarily have to go out and buy yourself a whole festive wardrobe, especially if it's going to be things that you're only going to wear once a year. So as with everything else I do, I like to try and make sure that I get great cost per wear out of the things in my wardrobe. So a lot of the things that I would wear for the party season are things that are in there anyway, and I might just wear them a different way for a festive event. And in fact this year I've actually bought very little because I did buy a few pieces last year. I also managed to get some shoes in previous sales. I have discovered that I really don't need any more party shoes, and you'll see why a bit later on. But yeah, so things that you can keep in your wardrobe that you can wear in different ways, but I think there are a couple of things that are really useful to have in there. And they're things that just make your outfit look a little bit more festive or a little bit more wintry glamorous. And the first thing I would say is a faux fur gilet, because as soon as you put this on over perhaps a pair of velvet jeans, which I'm wearing today, and a little bit of sparkle underneath, that immediately gives you that lovely cozy winter festive look. And of course it doesn't have to be black. Mine happens to be black, but you can get them in all different colours now. And the other thing that I mentioned in a blog post last week was about having faux fur in your wardrobe, and I actually mentioned a coat. So if you don't want to go for a gilet, then you could go for a coat or one of the teddy bear coats that are around at the moment. And again, there are so many to choose from. I've got a whole shopping page of them on the website, so again I'll link that for you. But the one that I've got is from last year. It was one that I bought in Marks and Spencer's. What I liked about it is that it's got this silver lining, so immediately that makes it a little bit more festive. But I do wear it during the day as well, even just over a pair of jeans. And this season I've just added this lovely faux fur collar that we've just got in at Capsule Accessories. And this comes in this lovely sort of black and grey shade, and it also comes in a cream, but they are very low stock. So again, I'll link all of those bits below for you. But that, just put over a party dress, just immediately looks luxurious and festive. The other thing that I think is a good idea to have in your wardrobe is a velvet jacket. Now, if you know me, you'll know that I don't tend to do blazers. They just don't work on me. So I found an alternative to a blazer, and actually quite a few years ago now. This one is really, really old, but it's got that lovely sort of shawl collared drape to it. So this one does work on my curvy shape. It goes longer at the back and comes up like this at the front. Now this brand I don't believe is around anymore, but good places to look for this kind of thing are a company called Masai and also Sahara London. So again, I'll link those two below. I don't know whether they've got anything similar in stock, but they do tend to do this kind of thing. And accessories for me are also key when I'm making an outfit look a little bit more festive and a little bit more glamorous. And brooches have been really back in fashion, so I've just added a little brooch onto the collar of this one. And again, I'll link that down below. We've got a couple of different styles. And then other things like this kind of feathery scarf, again, immediately it makes your outfit look a little bit more glamorous as well. So this kind of thing is really useful to have in the wardrobe. You can wear it over a party dress, but again, you can just wear it with your casual stuff at the weekend too, just as a little extra touch. So I think that kind of thing is a really good idea to have. And then as far as things like shoes and bags are concerned, and I say this also in the summertime, so you can possibly get double duty out of these, is to have some metallics in your wardrobe, because they go with everything. Whether you're wearing a little black dress, a little red dress, or velvet trousers, a metallic shoe and bag will go. So there are a couple. This one is again from Capsule Accessories. What I love about this one is it's got 2 detachable straps. So you can wear it over the shoulder, you can wear it cross body, you can wear it just with the short handle, or you can take both handles off and just use it as a clutch bag. It's a really good size as well, so you can actually fit quite a bit in there. But this one is one of the premium bags, so it's quite expensive. But as an alternative, this little one, which we call the Genoa bag, comes in gold, silver, and it comes in lots of other colours as well. I think we've only got black on the website at the moment, but if you do want to know what other colours it comes in, just email me and I can get them in within a day or so. So if you are interested in a different colour, then just let me know. But again, this one's got a detachable strap to it, so you can use it as a handbag, or you can use it as a crossbody bag or shoulder bag as well. So metallic accessories, handbags, and things like metallic shoes. Again, the gold shoes would go with anything in my party wardrobe. And these I picked up last year in LK Bennett's sale, and they were really reduced. And actually, LK Bennett's sale has started today. So check that out. Again, I'll put a link, because they have got all of their, or pretty much all of their winter stock in the sale. They've got handbags, they've got shoes, they've got some really nice velvet shoes, which I saw earlier in the season. But as I say, having looked at my shoe collection, I really don't need any new ones. But if you do, then do go and have a look at LK Bennett, because hopefully you will find yourself a bargain. And then things like jewellery as well. So again, if you have some sort of fairly neutral pieces of jewellery, perhaps some crystals, something in gold, something in silver, then you can always add those to dresses just to give them a little bit of a different look. And also things like a dangly earring. Those are always very popular, and these, I think they were from Accessorize, really cheap, you know, £10 or something like that. So that can kind of just really finish an outfit off, especially if you've got a lot of fuss going on the rest of the dress. Just having an earring and no other jewellery looks really nice. Or then something like this, which I will show in one of my outfits later on. That again, just a simple gold necklace, but it really brings a little bit of detail to the top of your outfit. And something like this that really sort of catches the lights, gives a really nice glow to the face as well. So again, that kind of thing. You could wear it in the summer as well. You could literally wear it just over a t-shirt. So something like that is a good buy, because you're going to get really good cost per wear from it. And then things like this sort of thing, which are seed pearls. We've got them in a couple of different colours, but they've got that tiny little crystal ball in there as well. I hope you can see that on camera. And again, they will really dress up an outfit for the evening, but you could wear that with a work suit as well. So pieces that you can wear in lots of different ways. It's really worth, when you see them, buy them, because then when it does come around to party season, you can get them out, but equally you can try them out with other things in your wardrobe and find different ways of wearing them. Please don't keep things for best. It's one of my pet hates when people say, oh, I'm keeping that for best, because really, what's the point in having it? You're not going to get good cost per wear out of it. So buy those things, love them, and please do wear them. And then other types of shoes, obviously velvet is always in at Christmas. These I bought a couple of years ago now. Again, I got them in a sale. I bought them for Christmas. I don't know if you can see, but they're actually a really dark green. They're not black. And just that lovely bit of diamante. I will always go for either a flat or a block heel because they are just so much more comfortable, especially if you've got a long evening. So if you can find something with a block heel, that is what I would recommend. And just to show you, I've got a pair of velvet jeans which are just from Marks & Spencer's, and I would put those two together, just really sort of sparks it up a little bit more for the evening. So moving on to pieces of clothing, I think at Christmas it's really nice to have some pieces that are in satin fabrics, and satin has been so big this year that you are likely to be able to find something fairly easily. I've got a couple of pieces here. This blouse was actually from last Christmas in Marks & Spencer's, but they did still have it on their website a couple of weeks ago. So if it is still there, I will link that. But again, they've done alternatives as well. Very inexpensive. I can't remember how much, but probably £25, £29. It's not ridiculous. And obviously that, because it's got the detail at the neck, you don't really need anything there. But by just adding that cheap pair of earrings, again, it just makes it that little bit more dressy. And I would pair this, because it's quite long and it's got a lovely drape to it, really good if you've got a tummy that you want to cover. So I would probably pair this with a pair of trousers, or perhaps my lovely culottes that I got from LK Bennett in the summer for my daughter's graduation. So I'd definitely be bringing those out again during the winter months and over Christmas, because they're really nice, floaty, dressy, which is great in the summer, but actually is really nice for Christmas parties as well. And alternatively, I might pair that with the dark green velvet trousers as well. It's a really lovely sort of Christmassy combination of colours. And another thing that's really useful to look out for is a sort of jacquard trouser. So these are probably about 3 or 4 years old from Phase 8. They tend to do them at most seasons. I've got another pair that they did in the summer months, which is a lovely sort of cream taupe combination. But this kind of thing, look out for these, because I would wear them dressed up with that blouse, but equally I would wear them, I've got a lovely cashmere roll neck in that sort of burgundy colour, so I would wear it like that as well. And then if I was wearing for a party with this outfit, I'd finish it off with a lovely little pair of flat velvet shoes. So now you've seen a few of my evening shoes, you can see why I don't actually need any more. So thinking about satins, this is a very old top, possibly 4 or 5 years old now. It's from Eileen Fisher, hence I absolutely love it. Although it looks quite shapeless, she's really clever about the way she cuts her clothing, because when you've got it on, it just hangs beautifully. And again, it's in that lovely, it's actually silk, this one, but it is washable. So I absolutely love this. I have worn this to death, both summer and winter. And I would just pair that with something really simple, like a pair of black velvet jeans, or again, I've got a pair of just very simple tailored black satin trousers, which again were Marks & Spencer's last year. But just putting those couple of bits together, you've immediately got a really lovely evening outfit that's not over the top. And then I would either pair that with the gold shoes, or my 4th pair of evening shoes, although I would wear these during the day as well. These little ballet flats which pick up on the 2 colours. Again, from LK Bennett in their sale last year, so really worth checking out that sale to pick up some bargains. And then while I've got the satin trousers out, obviously black satin, go with everything. If you don't want to wear black, then of course you don't have to. I do have some black in my wardrobe and I'm quite happy to wear it. I will just make sure that I get really good makeup on and really strong lipstick to make it work. And then again, I might pair it with something like that, which, because it's got that little bit of gold, it lifts the black. It's not quite so harsh up close to the face. So definitely have a look at Marks and Spencer's for blouses. Again, this one was from last year, but I'll have a look at what else they've done for this year. So look for some of those lovely sort of satin or silk tops that you can just wear loose and flowing over a pair of trousers or tucked into a skirt. And then talking about skirts and satin, you will have seen earlier in the season that I bought this chocolate brown satin skirt from Mint Velvet. That's going to be great over Christmas because I will wear that with boots and a sweater, and perhaps put my gilet over the top of it. I do mix brown and black. I think it works really well. So perhaps put my gilet over the top of that for a dress down look, and then I might dress it up with that velvet jacket. And perhaps just, you know, my good old faithful simple cream camisole from Eileen Fisher, which again I wear summer and winter. Really good cost per wear from that. In fact, I probably owe it money now. And then another combination that I wear summer and winter are these Eileen Fisher tunic tops, because it's in silk, it's beautiful, you can really dress it up for the evening. The leggings that go with it, which I think you probably know I have now in brown and red, and I did actually wear that as a combination last Christmas with this Kettlewell wrap over the top of it. And Kettlewell, if you don't know them, they are brilliant at colour. They actually do pieces in colours to suit you. They use the full seasonal approach. They do also mention soft or bright, but if you know what your dominant colouring is, you can go and find something that's right. And why I like them is because when I want something like this to go over the top of something, I know that they'll have something in the right colours for me. So again, I just dress it up with some jewellery. These two necklaces are just from Marks and Spencer's again. Marks and Spencer's are great for those sort of satin blouses, velvet jeans, bits of accessory. So, you know, have a good look at their site and have a good look at the jewellery. I really love Marks and Spencer's jewellery. It's really good value and it's really nice quality as well. You'll notice there's not much in the way of dresses or skirts in my wardrobe. I do prefer to wear trousers, and occasionally I like to wear a dress, occasionally I like to wear a skirt, but I do actually prefer trousers. But I did pull out one skirt, this one, which I got from Hush last year. Again, these pleated skirts have been really in. You'll find them almost anywhere. This one I liked because it's got that slight sort of gold touch to it and a slight greeny tinge to it. And this summer, or late this summer, I bought this top, which has got the green in it, and I thought they would look really nice together as well as another outfit. And again, obviously that one I would wear, you know, during the day if I was going out for lunch or something like that. That skirt, again, I'd put it with a sweater and a pair of boots. So I hope I'm sort of making it clear that you don't need to have a specific Christmas wardrobe. If you're going to a ball or something like that, then yes, you're probably going to need to buy a dress, especially if it's a black tie ball and you need a full length dress. But other than that, for most things, you could get away with probably any of the pieces that I've already shown you. I do have one dress which I really love. Again, getting cost per wear from this because I bought this to take to Dallas with me, not this year but the year before. I wore it for the party on the last night. But again, because of the colour, I just think it's such a lovely Christmas dress as well. What I like about this one as well, it ties up, so you can pull it in to give you some shape. But equally, if you've eaten a lot over Christmas, you can let it out as well. And then a couple of other bits, which again, I think are useful to have in the wardrobe. Things like wraps. I have this one, which is from Phase 8. It's got a little bit of a sparkle in it. You may have seen the faux fur ones that we've got on Capsule accessories. We do them in cream, grey and chocolate brown, and they've got a faux fur around the edge of them. Pieces of knitwear with a little bit of sparkle to it. Again, this cardigan is, I don't know how many years old. I mean, it's probably 7 or 8 years old. It's got a little bit of cashmere in it. Luckily it hasn't been got by the moths, and just that little bit of embellishment on it just adds a little bit of something. I do have one other little black dress in my wardrobe, which is this sparkly one, and I think if you buy something like this, it's not so memorable that you can't wear it again. So I would definitely pull this out for years and years to come and wear it. It's actually got a really nice shape to it. It comes in slightly at the waistline, and the fact that it's got sleeves as well, if you don't like bare arms. Phase 8 are really good to look for evening dresses, whether it's long or short. The thing I really like about their dresses is that they will put a jersey lining inside them, so you don't actually get caught up on any of that lace or sequins, and it makes them sit much nicer as well. And I think their prices are pretty good for especially for the ball dresses as well. So definitely have a look at Phase 8 if you do really need a party or ball dress, full-on dress. So I hope that's given you some ideas of how you can use pieces in your wardrobe without having to go out and specifically buy too many bits for Christmas. If you have any questions or comments, things you like, things you didn't like, please leave them down in the comments box, and if you have questions then I will come back and answer them for you. There's going to be an awful lot more content over on the blog leading up to Christmas to get you ready for all the parties. I'm going to be doing some party makeup and all of that kind of thing as well. So if you like this video and you found it useful, please do give it a thumbs up. It's always useful to know what you like and what you don't like. And if you're not already subscribed, then please do so. If you click on the little bell, you'll get notified when I release my next video. And other than that, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.